I'm on the people right now. It was so nice. We had a bit good.
Yo, for chairman, and every a book Rentina about AngloGold Ashanti. There be a bar introduce you, but as usual, I said, Mr. Introduction, but a friend Stewart or AngloGold, one of executive directors, and in your words, Asante, also AngloGold of Wasi on AMD. First, no AMD or Tapa. If you have your minds in the number of Wasi, and I have a sustainability senior manager. And sustainability manager, a very good and Edmond, and Massey, so was sustainability, and the Rabbi Kezia, also the corporate office, corporate affairs. Yeah, now, I also the mayor director, we're a board member. Also, Tiabaya, yes, it's Sayura, and Shumkumobina, see, of course, South Africa. Europe could teach my boy. I would say, ACA, but to Yabe, Yabejama, Stewart, no, not on one Casano, Aka, and one sem, Ashem. To be a we are not a debate, Chevs about second.
Still, Majesty, thank you as always for seeing us, agreeing to see us, the AngloGold Ashanti team. Thank you very much to the Honourable Ellen for a kind introduction. And as always, we are humbled to be in your presence, Majesty, humbled for you to make the time to see us. We have 2 mines here in Ghana, as you know, the company that bears your name. Very happy to report in the first instance that Obuasi has had a first quarter not without interruptions, but under the leadership of Sam Poby is showing its potential at very long last, and we hope long may that continue and that we have a strong year ahead. Iduapriem also has some work to do, but we're looking forward to a strong year for Iduapriem as well, so that these 2 mines can benefit not only the shareholders of AngloGold Ashanti, but also the very many stakeholders that depend on it. Majesty, I come with another message, which, as you know, last year, after a long discussion with the Honourable Enan and Mr. Ivo Agyemdua, working under your mandate, was to look at a large collection of priceless Ashanti and Akan artefacts that had been kept in a museum in South Africa owned by AngloGold Ashanti, the collection owned by AngloGold Ashanti for a long time, since 1998. And we were very happy that the first consignment of 28 artifacts were delivered to the Manhyia Palace late last year to be displayed in the wonderful new facility that you are building on the grounds. I'm very happy to report that a second and larger consignment, which is the balance of those artifacts, which had previously been collected by a Swiss collector, acquired by AngloGold Ashanti, brought back to Africa, will be delivered again once the necessary paperwork is done, to be displayed in that magnificent facility, so that the people here in Kumasi and in the Ashanti region and in Ghana and indeed the subcontinent can look at these amazing examples of craftsmanship and artisanship that have existed here in the Ashanti region for millennia. Majesty, I hope you'll accept that. I look forward to hopefully accompanying those artifacts when they come, and to see the museum when it is complete. That's it, Majesty.
Yo, the Titi, I'm a Mesumekan, and no one does buy over 200 artifact items AngloGold after Omaise on person of the Mayura for free. First night, almost a gift to separatists for the Antizia, where they almost say, as a lease view, never gift the amount Eura. Tina, the Titia or Mesumekan account. Tia by Eura, so
Young.
Steve, thank you very much for this visit today.
Joe.
And the message that you carry has a sentimental attachment to us in terms of returning these artifacts to us.
Joe.
What people don't know is that they, it was part of us.
Joe.
And so the spirit and everything is still there. The ones that have been returned, students and children are trooping to the museum to look at it.
Joe.
Everybody wants to have a feel of it to see what was here that was taken away.
Joe.
And together with what you brought earlier and then what you're now graciously returning to us.
Joe.
We believe strongly that you knew to help with the spiritual attachment that the people have with the museum, to be able to showcase them during their studies and visiting, for them to know exactly what we lost and what we've gotten back.
Joe.
We didn't say thank you so much to you and your company for being gracious to us with us, because this was a collection that you bought into the museum.
Joe.
And so how gracious for you to say that now that we know that it's for Ashanti, we'll return them to you. Maybe because of my name Ashanti attached to Anglo, so
Joe.
because of the relationship that we have. The two mines that you have here, we look forward to. I have confidence in Obuasi very much, and I believe strongly that it is still a sustainable mine.
Joe.
And I believe also that AngloGold Ashanti also is more dependent on Ashanti together with the other mines.
Joe.
Therefore, I would encourage you, and with your board and everything, to still pushing more investments into Obuasi and then the Duapre mine also. So these are two mines that I believe strongly that if managed and then invested properly, will still help with the development of Ghana and your company and the people that I have here.
Joe.
Yeah, I have very able and dedicated people who are more than willing to work for us. And so your company is blessed with this merger, because these people here are people that I believe are dedicated to the cause of the mine. And the richness of the mine also is undoubtedly right, so, which we know. And AngloGold, I know it will survive, and about 40% of it is from here.
Joe.
And therefore, I would encourage you to still continue to have faith in Obuasi and Duapre, to have faith in the people who are running it, so that we can continue jointly to build together this company that we all have interest in.
Joe.
Thank you also for the support for the museum also. And I believe that by the time we have these artifacts, we'll make sure that the museum also is completed, so we can display all the items together. And then so one day when you return again, you will see the building itself that you have helped to construct together with the items so being displayed. I wonder whether I can name the AngloGold Ashanti Museum, but it's Manhyia Museum anyway.
Joe.
So but we shall get there. But I thank you very much for that. And I thank Same, the Chief Executive, also for the good work that he's doing, the support from his staff and everything. I would always pray for them, and I have confidence in them that they will continue to do very well.
Joe.
My birthday, thank you for wishing me. I lost count. I didn't know. People reminded me. I don't want to remind myself that I'm getting there, so I leave people to remind me.
Joe.
We hope and pray that we shall celebrate more birthdays as we are here.
Joe.
I would like to say this in English. On my own behalf and in behalf of the company, I think today you can see I'm more cheerful than the other time we came, talking about the incursion of the illegal miners. But I think it dawns on me that we should still extend our appreciation for the kind word that you said and your support for us. I think after that we saw a massive improvement. So really, on my personal behalf and on behalf of the company and the executive, we really appreciate your support during that challenging period. I just thought I should let you know that it was a good thing for us. Thank you.